let's start with just 10 jumps up and down. And as we land on the floor, just imagine all of your energy, everything holding in this morning is just seeping into that floor and then coming back up into your legs is some new energy, some new new stuff. I've not got a word for it yet. New energy, let's say that. And let's just jump up and down. Let's just breathe. Let's maybe move our arms a bit this morning as well. And let's just kind of get into our body and just feel the sensations. Maybe jump high enough to maybe feel something in your tummy. And just shake all them feelings around in there. Shake all that blood around. Let's get your heart beating a bit faster. I like that, Rihanna. Let's maybe have a little bit of a jog. I bought some new Converse the other day, but they're a size 8. And they were kind of like one-off pair because it was in this little shop near me. But they're an 8, so they're too tight. So but I had to buy them. So I'm squeezed into them this morning. So I'm definitely feel something around my feet. Okay, let's grab a ball. And let's start with some thanks this morning. So I'm going to use the word thanks instead of gratitude. So we're going to give thanks to someone. Okay, so for whatever reason, maybe you can do this in a few different ways. You can think about that someone, think about why you're thankful. You can maybe write them a letter, a mental one. Okay, let's just spend a minute just taking a few breaths in and out and just doing that. So let's breathe in. Oh. And then out. On the next breath in, I want you to imagine a whirling wind, a little tornado. As you breathe in, it's going to whirl all the way around your head, all the way down your body to your feet. Okay? Collecting all of the negativity, collecting all of the positivity in its path. So breathing in. And then you're going to save all that positivity inside you, and you're going to breathe out all of that. That might be weighing you down, or you're holding on to, breathing out. And let's do that one more time, but let's connect those thoughts of thanks to the feeling of, to a feeling. Let's feel it down here. Okay. Tummy smile, face smile, maybe make yourself laugh. Breathing in. And then on the way out, really exaggerate that smile in all areas. And breathe out. And let's just have a little walk through your morning. So this time what we're going to do it through the eyes, through the lens of our senses. Okay, so we're going to think about what we touched, what we smelt, what we saw, what we heard, as we just move through our morning. So let's take ourselves back to getting up this morning. What was the first thing you did? What did you see? And just go through that process and just see what comes to your mind. All the way up to the point in which you turn your computer on, Rihanna, and you was asked that question. All the point into which you are standing here right now, even in the last 2 minutes of this session. What have you saw, heard? I'm going to leave you for a minute to do that. And let's just have a little moment of reflection from yesterday. So we did the clock face. We went around the clock, and I said, whatever time you picked, just have a moment there at that particular time yesterday. Just check in with yourself. Did you remember? Did you forget? What did you do if you did something? Let's just do that same thing again. So we're going to just go around the clock. 12. Well, let's start at 9 o'clock. 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. Just work all the way around. Notice that ball. And then maybe pick a time for today. So let's grab a second ball, and what we're going to do is we're going to work with odd numbers and we're going to work with even numbers. So we're just going to go from 1 to 7. Let's just use one ball for now. We can figure out another way to put the other ball in after. So we're going to go 1, 3, 5, 7. Okay, so 1, 3, 5's a bit higher, 7's a bit higher. Okay, now with the other ball, we're going to go 2, 4, 6, 8. Again, just growing that height. 2 is nothing. That's silent ball. 4, 6, 8. Okay, let's just flip to the other one. 1, 3, 5, 7. 2, 4, 6, 8. So this week's about thoughts, feelings, behaviours. As you do this, I want you to imagine a lot of dots in front of you, a lot of polka dots all around you, actually, all around you. So just imagine that. It's kind of half visualization, half experiment, half, well, I'm not quite sure what it is yet. This was kind of cooked up this morning. So let's just go with the 1, 3, 5, 7, 2, 4, 6, 8. But let's just imagine lots of polka dots around us in our space. So 1, 3, 5, 7. And these polka dots are thoughts. 2, 4, 6, 8. And what I want you to do is I want you to breathe in. And I want you to imagine all of those thoughts coming into this funnel of light into your head here. So as you breathe in, all of these thoughts come right on down and they be pulled into this funnel. And they're just going to start to drip out the bottom one by one. 1, 3, 5, 7, 2, 4, 6, 8. I'm not quite sure where I want to go with that yet. It's going somewhere. My thought this morning was I had so much in my head that wasn't this session. And I was like, and I was thinking back to yesterday. Let's just go to a 3-3 for a second, just as we talked yesterday. I was thinking about this 3-3. And that the gap between the thoughts and all the thoughts and the choice of what to do in that moment before it becomes a feeling, the control we have, that choice. And I had so many thoughts there this morning. I sent them as all these dots, and I was trying to pull them into this funnel and bring them to myself one by one to actually make that choice. It's so hard when there's so many around. So I don't know what this exercise is yet. If you get any ideas, let me know. Or if you thought of anything from that, let me know. So I think that needs a little bit of thinking about to evolve. There's this funnel idea. So while we're there, let's just jump in to let's jump into 2 minutes worth of just juggle practice while I just reflect on that. So we can work with 3 balls if you're working with 3-3. If you want a really big challenge, let's go 3-3-3, 4-4-1, 5-2-3, 4-4-1. Slot those things together. If you're just working on that throw, catch, do that. I'm just going to watch. Oh, Kat, that is so much better.
It's only 2 balls.
But it's just the consistency of it and the because I've only seen you from the side quite a bit, but like looking straight on. So have that third ball in your hand. We'll talk a bit more about it tomorrow probably, but have the third ball in your hand just to get used to having it there, because you're at the stage now where you've got this throw, catch, but you've just got to get rid of that third ball. So Rianne, is that one easy for you? Just all of that 3-3-3? Not yet. It's fascinating when now that I understand how to side swap, it's fascinating to say it and to watch it back.
I can't do it with the other one.
Okay, forget, Kat, that it's there. Just have it in your hand.
Oh,
don't even do anything with it. I think psychologically it kind of feels like you need to do something different. Like, but just get used to having it in your hand just all today, and then tomorrow we'll pick up what that ball's doing.
Horrible. Get used to it.
I'm not sure if there's any tips you can give there as well, Rianne.
Just make sure the ball that you're holding is in the heel of your hand.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It is. My hands aren't very big.
Neither.
Squish them. Okay, guys, I'm going to read out. So as you practice, I did a little wisdom card for us this morning out of this wisdom book. So, and I pulled it out, and it was called The Ringmaster of Scrutiny. I quite like the word ringmaster on there. So I'm just going to read it out and see if there's anything we reflect. So I did it this morning for those that came today. So, the Ringmaster of Scrutiny is all about the details. Look closely and pay attention to the smallest elements of what's being presented to you on your path. It's in these details, not the broad strokes, that you'll find breathtaking beauty and perfection in what you observe. The ally is on your side to point you to the deeper meaning of what unfolds in your life, and he reminds you that every moment counts. Staying present in this perfect moment, observing the minute things, leads you to manifest your highest good and greatest desires. Grand gestures are for other times. It's the smallest acts that really count now. So just take another minute, have a breath, just run with that practice. See if there's anything that resonates with you that you can take from that this morning. The Ringmaster of Scrutiny. And in your own time, let's slowly transition over the next 30 seconds just to one ball. With intention, put the ball down, drop the ball, but do it on purpose. So we're just going to come into this space just with one ball, and we're just going to jump right into our choreo practice, and we're going to go through all 3 sequences, okay? So we start off with the ball in our right hand, 1 and 2 and 3, over from left to right, drop it down, and 4, reverse catch it, 5, head catch, 6, clap catch in that same hand, should be your left, shoulder roll, 7, 8, that is all of that there, all of sequence number 1, that's the introduction to the song. The next sequence of 8, the first word is we, okay? So we're starting in that left hand. We throw up 1, turn to our right 2, and catch in our hand 3. 1, 2, 3. Power air punch 4, okay? in that power air punch 4, because we're doing it slowly, let's kind of power air punch something for today, some excitement, some let's find a reason to go, yes, bam. So just think of that reason. Okay. 5 is 2 1s. Bam, bam. Left to right, right to left. 6 is back again, so it's just 1 on that 6. 7, we catch that ball, we turn into that, and then we throw, flip, reverse catch for 8. So that second sequence, we go 1, 2, 3, air punch 4, feel that feeling. 5, bam, bam. 6, 7, turn to your right, throw, catch. 8. Then the third one, which we did yesterday, which is the simplest out of them all, is we throw, we catch it on the back of the hand, we throw it back, we catch it on in our palm, and we do that twice. And the rhythm, 1, 2, 3, 4. We should catch it in 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So that little moment there. So let's just kind of let that settle, and let's just grab a second ball, and let's just finish off with just kind of zooming out of all of this, all the way back to the very beginning. We've got 13 sessions left, actually. Today, 13 sessions left after today, Friday, the 4th of June. And we're just going to zoom out to the visualization, the world that we had. Okay, so let's just have these 2 balls in our hand, and just for 1 minute, I'm just going to build this picture again. So just hold those balls, close your eyes, and just take this in, just breathe. In our world that we started with however many weeks ago, we had those roads that were ahead of us. We had a middle road. That middle road is the road that we're walking down. On the right and the left, there is a heart and a head. A heart road and a head road. On the road we're taking down, there's a bridge, and there's this gorgeous river underneath it with lots of boats sailing down it. In sight now, there is this little box that is 65 steps away. That little box has something in it. You don't know what that is. You might know that over the next 13 sessions. Be curious as to what's in that box. And let's just open our eyes, and let's just run through all of those elements, all of those things that are in our imaginary world. We've got that road, the 3 roads. So let's throw in some 4s there. So you can do this with 3 balls. You can do it with 2, completely up to you. Okay. But it's just a series of 4s. Those 3 roads. We've got that bridge, that 3-1 with 2 balls, that shower if you're working with 3. That river, that flowing energy, 3-3, cascade, 3-3-3-3. We've got the boat on that river. Let's do a 5-1 for the boats that are all. We've got a 1-1. I think we're probably going to do that with 2 balls. The energy that's under that river. And remember, every session we can take a maximum of 5 steps down that road. If you're really connected to your practice this morning, give yourself 5 steps. Give yourself 4. Give yourself 3. Use it as a measure in whatever way you want to. And let's just finish off by juggling a cascade, or juggling a throw, catch, 3 with 2 balls. And then after 3, we're just going to throw all the balls up as high as we can, and we're going to try and catch them, completely throw them out of sequence. Don't worry about throwing them in any particular way. After 3, 3, 2, 1. Nothing for me this morning. Guys, have a lovely day. I hope you have a nice one. Oh, that looks like a little heart right there. I just squashed it into that heart shape now. Have a nice day, and I'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Cheers, guys. See you later. Bye. Cheers for joining in live.